It's a new year, it's 2024, and I've got 6 digital health checkups that you should take care of right now. Hey, it's 2024. Who knew? That went fast. But since we're here, I just want to remind you that today is a really good time frame to check back on your website. As somebody that manages over 130 websites, these are the top 6 items that I really want you to kind of stop and just check on these things before the year starts get going and life kicks in and the busyness and the company starts growing. So the first and foremost, number 1 is to check your domain and your contact information. I can't tell you how many times we've had to remind folks that their domain name is about to renew and they think it's on auto renew, but their credit card declined because maybe obviously the credit card, how many times do we have to change our credit card information? So that and email addresses, always double check the email address. I can share with you one thing for sure. Do not use an email address associated with a domain on that account. If you've registered company.com, use a Google account, Hotmail account, Yahoo account. I don't care what it is. Just make sure it has nothing to do with that domain name, because if a domain name expires and you lose it, you also lose access to getting to your email. The next is to review your website content. It's important to go through your website at the start of the year. Just kind of look for some outdated information, your about us. Maybe there's some services that you no longer perform. Maybe you've got new services. Update this content. Try and keep it as fresh as possible. If you've got a blog that you are no longer active on, maybe it's been years since you've done anything, just take it down. The worst is having old content that is no longer relevant. So just think about possibly deleting some pages and blog posts. Then performance, take a moment, look at your website analytics. Everybody that as any of our clients have Google Analytics. We set everybody up on that last year. So you do have a Google Analytics 4 account. Make sure you log in every now and then. You should be at minimum looking at this thing once a month, but now's a good time to look at the whole year, what worked, what didn't work. Most often that Google account, you should have been at least visible since minimum April. So you've got a good long chunk of time in there to get some decent data. The universal analytics account is no longer working, and it's really even hard to go back and kind of compare and contrast. You're not even able to do that. But it is a good time to look and see what's working, what's not working, the kind of engagement you're getting. Then check your website mobile score. Look and see, and just use your phone. Really just take a moment, open up your phone and open up your website and just click around in it. Is the web phone number visible? Is the address visible? Is the navigation easy to use and understand? If you're a contractor, that phone number should be quite visible at all times. If you're a moving company, same thing. Are the forms easy to fill out? Just kind of take a moment, play with it, what's happening, maybe something you might notice. Next would be your website's compliance when it comes to privacy, terms of service, return policies. Lately, there's been a lot of changes across the US. Each state has their own privacy laws, and they apply to your website. So I do recommend checking on that. We use a tool called Termageddon, and it allows us to create privacy policies, terms of service, disclaimers that are basically written by lawyers, and they check on the latest laws as they pass. They look forward as to what laws are being put into vote. So I love this tool. It's a great tool, and it allows us to kind of keep things updated. Now, again, you might think, well, I'm local or my state doesn't really have a very strict privacy laws, but the thing is, you don't know exactly what those laws are and how it impacts you. So I'm just one of those, like, let's just take care of it and have it. It's $99 to set up, and it's $99 a year. It's just well worth that peace of mind. The final one is number 6, email marketing cleanup. Check your email list. Remove any inactive subscribers so that maybe kind of improve your engagement rate. review your email templates, making sure that it's kind of stayed up to date with the brand and the messaging. Is there any automation that you can incorporate in your email marketing, ensure that you're kind of aligned with the current goals? If you're trying to save on some costs, is there some chat GPT AI infusion that you can incorporate with your email marketing and even your social media? So those are just some quick 6 items that you should be checking on right now at the beginning of the year. So your domain name, your website's content, your website performance, your website's mobile responsiveness, privacy, terms and conditions regulations, and your email marketing. Very quick digital marketing checklist for the new year. And thank you for listening. Hopefully you'll subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll be there to help out. Stay tuned for the next update. And as always, we're here to help you with your online success.